Hi there. If I asked you in this life, all this business, waking up very early in the morning, rushing against traffic so that you cannot get late for work, working very, very hard during the day, and at night again the same, coming back quickly so that you can be able to serve your children, you can be able to cook for them, you can be able to check their homework and at least talk to them before they sleep. Again, there is a lot to do. Probably you are out there with community issues, you have a meeting to attend in the community or in the church or a fellowship or something like this, and it is a very, very busy life. In the end of it all, what is it that you're trying to achieve? If I may ask you that question, what exactly do you want to achieve? Do you know, do you have it written down that probably in the next coming 5 years, this is exactly what I am working towards? Or are you just busy doing things that you cannot substantiate? By the end of the day, you cannot tell, why is it that I was working too hard? You see, I work with women and I talk to so many women, and one key issue that we are all facing as women is the sense of overwhelm and burnout. And some people also feel stuck. And why is it that? It is because we are busy doing many, many things, but we don't see the meaning. Because when you're working on something that you feel like you're fulfilling something, you're fulfilling a purpose, or you're serving your own passion, that thing can never make you overwhelmed. So if you are feeling overwhelmed and burnout, it means that you are overworking yourself on things that you are not clear how they fit in into your bigger vision. And that is why I am doing this video today, to try and introduce a concept called vision clarity. With vision clarity, what we're trying to look at is how can you be totally clear, probably even have something tangible, something you can show someone that this is exactly what I'm working towards in the coming 5 years. Or probably in my life, these are my goals, my life goals, this is my dream for my life. Today, I am going to give you 5 steps that will help you to come up with that vision, a clear vision. So, before we dive in, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Mary Karuga. I am a women's growth and success coach. I deal with midlife women, those who are feeling stuck in their career and in their general life, and I help them to find clarity, to develop the right mindset that will help them to grow, to know exactly how to discover their passion and purpose and how to start benefiting from it, to also set goals and then accelerate them so that they can achieve them faster. And then I help them with developing personal effectiveness. This is where you think of, can I learn how to manage myself better? Probably financially, time wise, managing my energy, my focus, and all these things. So that is what I teach in most of my courses. And I am welcoming you to, number one, subscribe to this channel so that whenever I do a video, you're the first one to know. You can even click the bell so that you will have an alert every time I release a new video. And again, at the bottom of this video, at the description section, I am going to leave you a link to the program I've just introduced. It's called Grow and Go Beyond. It helps women to just release themselves and grow to become what God created them to become. So you're very welcome in my circles. You can follow me on social. I am on Facebook. You look for Coach Mary Karuga. I am here in YouTube, this channel that you are watching. I'm also on Instagram, maryw.karuga, and you are very, very welcome in my circles. Let us now dive into this topic of vision clarity. And let me start by telling you it is very, very important that you get very, very clear on the things that you want to achieve in this life. In my own personal journey, what I have realized is that whatever I put in vision, and I see it clearly and I define it and I tell God, this is exactly what I'm looking for. I have achieved all those goals. It may take time. I think it is just a confirmation of this verse we normally say in the Bible, Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1 to 3, which says, write your vision in big letters, and at the appointed time it shall come to pass. That is what I do with my life. I look at exactly what is it that I'm trying to achieve. For example, when I wanted to buy my own car, the first thing I did was to go to the internet and look for an exact image that represents the car that I want. And I put it on my desktop for over 1 year. I was looking at it every day. And what I wanted to do is to ingrain it in my mind that this is the exact car I'm looking for. And let me tell you, when the vision becomes clear, you even see that model everywhere you go. It is like your brain opens up to an opportunity that you didn't even think existed. That is what I did. And after 1 year of visualizing this car day in, day out, I achieved it. The very same thing I did when I wanted to build my house. I just looked for a picture that represented a picture I would like to live in. At that time, at the point of starting visualization, you don't have to have money. You don't have to know how it will happen. I tell people, know the what. The how is not your problem. And that is how I live my life. I tell God, this is exactly what I want. And I keep a picture, a solid picture in front of me to see it every single minute, to remind me this is what I'm looking for. And I can attest it works because, for example, that house that I saw for myself is the exact house I'm living in today. I have done the same with my studies. Whenever I want to go to another level, I just look for a picture that will represent that graduation, will represent me having that, achieving that thing or celebrating. And I visualize it many, many times, and it happens. It has happened to me many times, even career wise. If I want to go upper, I first visualize it. There are some of my goals that I visualize for a year, some for months, some for several years before they happen. But the thing is, they do happen. Even now, I have a vision board where I have put the things that I'm visualizing. And I can assure you that at the due time, at the appointed time, they are all going to happen. So I want to encourage you. If you don't have clarity of exactly what you're working towards, then let us make today the day you create that clarity. And I want to give you 5 steps that you can start with. And step number 1 is you need to know the areas. What key areas am I trying to develop or am I trying to achieve success in? These areas are the general areas of life that we are all looking to succeed in. But then I do not want you to focus on like 10 areas at the same time. I want you to narrow them down to at least 3 or up to 5 that you can achieve within the next 5 years. So, for example, you might think of my career and you say, my goal is to get a promotion to this level. Another thing, clarity. You need to be very sure to what level do you want. You need that clarity. Then probably it is money, financial wellness. I want to be financially free. And then you want again to define, what does that mean for me? What does being financially free mean for me? And then, for example, it could be maybe health wise. You want to lose some kgs, you want to gain a certain shape, you want to start eating healthy or what. Again, have a clear definition that this is exactly what I'm looking for. It can also be in terms of, yes, spirituality, maybe your community work, maybe giving back to the society. It can be anything that makes sense to you. So that is number 1. How many areas do you want to develop in the next 5 years? Again, I'll tell you, do not think about 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Your brain will not be able to process that. 5 years works the best because, again, if you think about 1 year, what am I going to achieve in 1 year? Then again, that constrains the brain and the brain feels overwhelmed because it has a feeling that that is impossible. So make your goals at least 5 years from now, and that gets met. The number 2, ask yourself, what are my innate desires in this one area? whatever area it is, ask yourself, what exactly do I desire? And desires are categorized in three areas. First of all, you think, what is it that I want to own or to have? That is, when it comes to material things, what is it that I want to own? Is it a good car, a good house, live in a certain estate, take my children to this school? That is, what do I want to own? Then think, who do I want to become? When I am living this my life, who do I want to become in the society? Do I want to become a church leader? Do I want to become an author? Do I want to become a coach like Mary? What is it that I want to become? A businesswoman, a teacher, a what? What is my desire? What do I want to become? Then number three, you ask yourself, what causes do I want to contribute to? What causes do I want to impact? And this is where you are thinking, I would like to start maybe a children's home to cater for the less advantaged children. You can think probably I want to start a water recycling plant for our village so that everybody can have clean water. Think, what is it I would like to contribute? Eliminate hunger, eliminate illiteracy, make all children go to school. What is an area that you would like to contribute to? Those three are the key sources of our desires. And you have to be sure this is exactly what I desire with my life. And when you have done that, you have identified your areas and you have identified your innate desires. And I will really tell you, please stop copying. Do not copy, do not want to do something just because Mary is doing it and she's succeeding. Do not want to do something because somebody else is doing it and succeeding. Just think about yourself and think, how best can I make this work? Then the other step number three, is back up your desire with a strong why. Get a reason. We normally say reasons reap results. As in, you cannot receive results before you have a compelling reason why you have to work hard towards that result. So, what is your reason? I would like to challenge you today to look for like three, four, five reasons why you have to chase after those desires. Your reason could be a pain that you're trying to run away from, or a pleasure that you're trying to run towards. All human desire is fueled by a pain that we have been enduring, something that is not working, and we know, something that is oppressing us, and we know, and we can't wait to get out of that situation. That is a strong why, but get hold of it. No, this is the reason why I need to work hard. It will always propel you to meet your goals faster. It can also be a pleasure, something that you have been wanting to experience, but you have not had the opportunity to experience. Probably it is visiting a certain place, and you know without financial stability, you are not ever going to visit that place. Probably it is building a certain kind of a home. Probably it is living in a certain estate, and that should be your driving force. The reason I work hard is so that I can achieve this target. So I would like you to know, what is it that drives you to work hard? A reason that will pull you and push you to work hard on this goal. Then, number four, the other thing I want you to have is something we call a vision board. A vision board is a physical representation of your dreams. You want to see those pictures vividly, that this is exact the house I want to build, this is exact the car I want, this is the exact maybe a plot of land that I want, this is the exact kind of education that I want. You need to be that clear, and you need these pictures to represent these ideas. Now let me tell you, as I had told you before, that pictures really work because our brain responds better to images than it responds to words. It gets hooked to an image. You can even look at your life and see, whenever you involved the sense of sight in anything, you don't forget that thing. For example, sometimes you can forget what somebody said, but you can remember exactly where you were because your sense of sight is stronger. So I'd like you to try and visualize what is it that I want to see in my life. Look for pictures that represent that exact thing. So let me take just a few seconds. I show you exactly how to create your vision board using as simple as just Microsoft Word. It should not be something complicated. So let me share my screen and show you exactly how to create your vision board. So to create a vision board, you'll just start with a clean Word document just like this one. Then you're going to go to the insert menu and you can say probably insert a picture from online. And then you're going to, it will open that place for online pictures and you can type whatever it is. For example, let me say, I want a bedroom, six-bedroom maisonette in Nairobi so that it can give me the exact picture. And then I search for it. Then it has given me several. I'll choose the one I want and I'll say insert. And you see, I have now a picture of a house that I would like to build for myself. It comes with a title there. You remove the title and you write what it is that you would like. For example, my six-bedroom, you can write BR house. Just something that you are going to identify with. So that is the house. Then you go back and probably now again you are looking for a car. So you go to insert online pictures and maybe you say SUV. SUV. So you will get so many pictures. Now you know what is your color, and you can even say red or white or what. So let me say it's me. I like a white one. So I find many there. I choose the one that I want, a white SUV. So again, now I have a car. So that you see now, we have a car now. So now you can even write there whatever it represents. Now you go to the third item. So as many items as you want. Insert, for example, you're looking to graduate. So look for a graduation photo. Graduation photo. Yeah, you'll get so many again under online picture. You select the one that you think would represent you. I have seen one there for a lady who is graduating. Yeah, so big, so I resize it. So you see, these photos are available, and it is just upon you to look up for them. You have to know exactly what you are looking for. And there are many. So it's no excuse that I didn't see what I was looking for. So you get as many as possible and you put them there, and this becomes now your vision board. So you have seen it is very easy to create your own vision board. The other step, the step number 5, is you need now to make a plan to be able to reach that vision. It is one thing to say it, but to actually bring it to life, it's another entirely different thing. And that only works if there is a strategy of how is it that I'm going to move from where I am to this vision that I've just seen for myself. So you want to create a few steps. For example, if it is that house, now you need to start going and researching how much will it cost me. And once you have known that, then make strategies like I can start saving this amount per month for me to reach there. If it is that probably a car, the same. How much will it cost me? How many months do I need to save? How much will I save? Where do I need to save so that probably I can get a loan? You need a strategy to reach those goals. So again, I was not just showing you how to create a vision board and to come up with this vision clarity so that you can sleep. It does not work when you are sleeping. Even mine, after seeing them, there are some steps I took to make it happen. So after you have seen it very, very clearly, the other part is now you will have a clear idea of what am I working towards. You see, one of the reasons some of your goals are not met, for example, you might know I need to build a house, but you have no idea what kind of a house, so that you can again go and look for resources, what we really require for me to get such kind of a house. So if you do not go that extra step of strategizing, then again the vision will never get met. I hope, my dear, you have gotten help in terms of finding your vision clarity. If this is an area you'd like to explore further, this is exactly what I teach. What I've just introduced you to is like a tip of the iceberg of one of my session in that Grow and Go Beyond program that I just introduced. This is just the first lesson. This is what we work on. We clearly define what is it that I want to achieve. And we even look for pictures that represent it. And I can tell you that is the session that my clients enjoy most. Throughout the journey, the Grow and Go Beyond is a 3-month program. And throughout the journey, they keep on remembering that first session. It gives them a total breakthrough that this is exactly what I need. This is the reason why. And this is exactly what I'm going to do to achieve it. So if that is something you are interested in, then I would be very, very happy to take you through that process. As I said, I will leave you down here in the description section of this video. I'll leave the link to that program. Please go enroll so that you can come, we learn together. And please let me remind you to share this video with other women in your circle so that they can also get help on how to clarify their vision. Until next time, bye bye.